I born in Iraq, and I moved from Iraq to UK when I was like about 13, 14 years old. I've been in UK for almost 3 years, and I moved from Iraq to UK in 2015.
I am from Albania. My parents were born in Albania. Me too. I was born in Albania and grew up in Albania.
My parents originally were born in Bangladesh, but at a very young age, so maybe the age of 10. They were brought here by my grandfather because he used to work in the docks, so he brought the family here, and I was born here in Singleton Hospital.
I was born in Palestine in 2002.
I am from Syria, from Aleppo city.
I was born in London, and my mum was born in East Africa in a little island called Zanzibar, and my father was born in the Caribbean in Dominica.
So no, my parents weren't born here. My parents were born in Iraq.
I'm from Iraq, and my family burnt in Iraq. I haven't been here for a long time. I have been here only for 3 years.
I was born in Slough in England, and we lived there for about 8 years. And then I moved to Carmarthen, and then I moved to Swansea.
I really enjoy weightlifting and boxing. Those are my two favourites. It would definitely be Britain, and I would hopefully try to represent in weightlifting. So I think the women who do weightlifting in Britain are amazing.
I prefer to volunteering with organizations to help people, especially when I come to here, some organizations trying to help me. So my spare time, I need to spend it with like that to help people.
So currently I'm doing karate. I'm one away from a black belt. It's very accepting to know that a lot of people do relate to you and you do share the same interests, even though you do look completely different. It doesn't matter. It matters with, who you are really inside. It doesn't matter really how you look.
I'd like to do swimming and reading in my spare time.
In my free time, I like volunteering.
It's a case of what you see is what you get. So on social media, there is no pictures without my hijab. It's not a different side to me.
I'm pretty active on social media, and I say that life looks different on social media. Like, people think that you're having the best time of your life and your life's going great, but in real life, in reality, it's not like that. And I'd say the me on social media is really different to the me in real life.
My favorite thing, live in Wales, first thing the history, second thing Welsh rugby team, because I really support them and I like to play rugby, and one of my dream is to be a rugby player with Wales, and I'm doing all my best to find a club, grow up and go to rugby team, and I hope that will happen in my future.
I went to a majority white primary school, so even though I was one of the only Muslim Bengali girls there, it felt natural because we've been with them for so long, and people didn't really treat me that different. So especially when I went to secondary school, I was treated like any other person who'd lived in Wales, or even who hadn't lived in Wales.
Came to Wales, in that moment, no, because just when I came, shock, and everything is new for me. So I was feeling like, oh my God, why I am here, and scared a little bit, and sometimes thinking about to back to my country because it's like new people here, new language. But after 1 year and 3 months, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like hoping not like feeling I want to back or something. No, I want to stay here, and because I'm feeling like it's not completely, but it's kind of I want to belong from in Wales. And
because the people there are so friendly, so I don't want to leave Wales because I don't know, I feel like I'm part of them.
It's not like I feel at home because it's not like my family is here, but like my grandparents,
my cousins are not in this country, so it's kind of like, I could say my home, but not really.
Not so easy, but people here are so friendly, and so I felt very welcome when I came to Wales, because I don't know, as I told you, they are so friendly.
The challenge thing in Wales, especially in Swansea, the job. You have to waste half your life to find a job, but in my own country, in like 2-3 days, you will find a job.
Speaking a different language was quite hard, but people and my friends helped me, such as teachers as well.
My favorite things, as you can see behind me, is a wonderful view. I like that part of Wales. Apart from the weather, it's not very nice, but in general they have a lot of places beautiful, amazing view, and the Swans, especially Swansea for me, is a good place because it's quiet, not very noisy, and you know, people here are very welcome.
But the difference is, I guess, maybe the way people dress, I'd say. It's different because back home people are more like, they tend to cover themselves up a lot more. So, but like I'm used to living here, so there's nothing really big.
The biggest shock that I saw it is that people can't wait to come the weekend and to drink and to go out with their friends, and I think they live just for the weekend.
People, when they see me, they just see my headscarf, they see my hijab. They don't really think about the person that's inside. And I think by doing this and by doing this interview, it really will make other people aware of the person that's within.
I think it's difficult to do my own religion in Britain, but like lots of people ask me, what is Islam? What is special in Islam? What you do in Islam? Especially people like other people, they get so confused about Ramadan because we fast like about 18-19 hours, and some of them from my friends, they said we can't be out with food and water for like 2 hours.
A lot of people do know what I like, what my morals are and my religion, what it's about. However, you do get the odd individual, especially somebody at school who possibly won't get what, say, Islam's about, or, you know, why I wear the headscarf, for example.
Living this day and age, I mean, the media portrays us Muslims as terrorists. And, you know, I think us young people especially, we've got to work very hard to sort of change that view and make other people understand that we're not like that.
During Christmas time, you know, it is nice to sort of relate to other, like, English or Welsh or other individuals who celebrate Christmas. As, you know, in our family household, we do have a tree and presents and, you know, just as a fun sort of thing.
There are a lot of things that shaped me as a person. So being a Muslim, you're obviously taught you want to treat people the way you want to be treated, but it's not just about Islam. You just genuinely want to treat people nicely. So maybe even if they're not very nice to you, you can still show them that you're not going to try and hurt them. You just want to just live in peace and be friends with them.
As a Muslim, I do feel that whenever there is a problem that is faced in life, you know, instead of like focusing on that one specific problem, I can work towards a solution.
Firstly, I'd say the colour of my skin and my religion, because I don't know, some people will tend to look at you a bit weirdly because you're wearing a headscarf and I'm black, so.
I see myself as Welsh and Palestinian.
I do see myself more Welsh than British, as I don't really associate myself with much of the British culture.
Both Welsh and British, but more to the Welsh side because I've lived here since I was like 2 years old, so I've adjusted more to the Welsh culture than the English culture, but I'd say I'm a bit of both.
I would say the most challenging thing is to be sort of, there's so many different communities and there's there's different, varieties of communities you could go. There's like the Welsh community, there's like school communities, there's clubs, societies, and I think the most hardest thing is where do you fit in all that? Because, okay, yes, I'm Arab, but I'm English. I've lived in Wales for, most of my life, and it is very hard, I think.
I see myself, I see Albanian because I was grow up there, but I'm living here for 2 years, and I see myself a bit Welsh because I'm used to learn to live here, and to is my life now is here in Wales.
I see myself as a British Iraqi Muslim. That's the main thing. I see myself though more Welsh than English because I've lived in Wales much longer. And yeah, I think the main thing is I am British. I was born here, and my parents, although they're not born here and they were born in Iraq, they are British. I mean, I think every one of us as a family member has British values.
But I do feel that as long as you try your best, there's no reason to say just because I'm a Muslim, maybe I'm not going to get the dream job that I want. As long as you try your best and you work hard, I believe you can get anything.
It depends on the person. If the person more to to meet people and being with people, they could be they could share everything.
I see myself now searching. Is someone always need to learn new things and new culture, especially here in Wales. You should know everything here in Wales, especially the language, the people, the new culture.
Living here for 2 years, I think, yes, slowly. In the beginning it was difficult, but now I think it changed a bit, and I feel that I start to belong here.
Okay, my dream is for everyone to be accepted, no matter who you are, what you are, whether you're gay, lesbian, trans, whether you're Muslim, Christian, Jewish, whoever you are. I just wish that people would feel accepted and feel that sense of community and that belongingness.